Hello guys, welcome to Beauty Max channel. So we are going to vlog today. I know it's been a while and I will just going to make an update with you guys on what is Bohol now compare few years ago. So I am American Filipino, so I'm a dual citizen. I'm living here in the Philippines right now, 6 years. Okay, so what are the changes? Of course, there are a lot of changes. Um, this time, I'm just gonna tell you about Bohol since I'm living now for 1 year. What are my thoughts? Okay, so if you are thinking about retiring in the Philippines and Bohol is your choice, you got to learn first, like, or you have to be specific at which place you're going to live. Is it in the Bohol Island or is it in Panglao? I like the decorations here for Valentine's. Anyway, sorry. We are here in the mall. I'm just looking for stuff. Okay, anyway. So, the main common things that any, you know, anyone would consider living, I mean, like, if you want to live in the Philippines, right? What do you consider? Of course, the living, all right? Living cost. The cost in Bohol is expensive than Cebu. It is because it's not connected directly, or like all the supplies are not directly supplied to Bohol. So it will still come to Cebu and then it will go to Bohol. Okay? So there is a price gauge over there. So you have to consider that. The cost of living is not the same for like commodities and like supplies, food supplies, it's higher here. Okay, so whatever your budget is, you have to think that the cost of the food is higher. Um, let's talk about the like rentals. It varies. Okay, Panglao is expensive if you want to be in a gated community. There are communities, offer a lot. There's a lot of supply in Panglao. Then you have to consider the cost. Okay, it's higher. Um, yeah, especially if you are looking for single homes like that in a private community, gated like that. You are looking at in my community. You are looking at um, like 700, 800 minimum base, so it's going up. So it depends on how many bedrooms and facility. Okay, so baseline is, let's say, 800. It's not HOA is not included, garbage is not included, electricity is not included, and water is not included. Okay, and security. So consider all of that cost. Okay, I'm just giving you a brief examples here. Okay, we already have food, we have living, and now we're going to do, if you're considering Panglao, okay, let's do Panglao just right now. In Panglao, if you are in a subdivision, it's mostly richly, okay? And richly's cost is very expensive. It depends if the community that you are referring or like considering is not yet turnover, so it's going to be higher, okay? Whereas if the community that you are considering is already turned over by homeowners, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, okay? Not cheaper really, but you are considering the price of water is $20 up. $20. For mine, I'm paying like 40, 30 to 40. Okay, but average is like $37 for water. That's high. It's higher. It's higher cost than what I'm paying in the states. Anyway, but we have a I have a grass, so that's why it's a bit higher. But well, I don't know. I think it will still be cheaper, but that's for a no, private water. Okay, for public water, cheaper than that. Like maybe a third only that you're going to pay. So it's cheaper. Okay, but the service, we're talking about service right here. Regardless of whatever they have, both of them, it's a problem. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. The water in Bohol is a problem because it's not about the supply, it is just about the distribution. Okay, and who's handling the distribution of water? There are a lot of political problems. That's why any plan or any progress or any future plans are not being implemented because there is just conflicts of ideas. So that's it. And electricity. Electricity is high. Super, super high here. Panglao's electricity is high. Okay, let's consider that it's high. I am not sure if the local rates are the same, but I think it's the same. So it depends on what kind of equipments you have in the house, so that how many air conditioning units you have. So you gotta balance that out. So and what is the square footage of your house? So it also depends. But my average cost in Panglao is would say 100. Um, mm, Wait, it's about 150, 150, 160, or let's just run off 180. Okay, $180 for electricity, 180. And if you are paying now average in the states of 200, I guess it's cheaper, right, for you guys. So well, it is expensive for me because I was in California at the time, and we are just living in a small place. But the company that we are using is not PG&E, so it's a county electricity company. So our bill is cheaper than PG&E. So I'm not used to paying $180 for electric. Okay, so what else? So we have living, we have electric, we have water, and transportation. So there's public transportation in Panglao, but it's tuk tuk. It's like those that you see in Thailand, in yes, in Bangkok. So tuk tuk is the number one transportation in Panglao. And if you're a tourist going here, it costs you like 400 pesos. That would be around how much? 55, 400, somewhere around like $8, right? And it's still cheaper. But I would advise to people that not to like overprice, because it will drive the prices of the transportation up high. And what hurts the most is not the tourist, but it's the local. The salary of the local here is very, very cheap, and they are not being paid equally. Okay, so be mindful of the people. So if you're going to give a tip, just a decent tip, not to over exceed the minimum pay of the island. Okay, be aware of that because it will hurt really so bad with the local, especially that the commodity of the prices here is so expensive and the salary of the locals is not that much. So the local really will be impacted if you are going to keep on trying to hit the tip so high. I would not advise that. Give them a tip, but not as high as what you are going to pay in the States or anywhere internationally. All right, so I think for now, this will end our vlog. I'm going to shop right now and see, look around for my son's school stuff. So yeah, and if you are wondering or like about school, hospital, what else? Any other stuff that you are concerned about? Um, how living in the Philippines, whether it's good or bad, I will give you insights and just let me know. Okay, comment down below. I will give you everything I got. Like I said, I am a American Filipino living now here in the Philippines for 6 years, and I can give you insights. What are my thoughts as an American and a Filipino, both at the same time? So I'll give you input and also just to give you like a thought, I was living in the Silicon Valley, the heart of Silicon Valley, okay, the tech areas. So I see the difference of the standard of living from here and there. Okay, so it's a big downscale here. I know, but I know because I'm a Filipino, so Filipinos are very resilient. We can adapt easily. So but as a foreigner, if your standard is high, I'll give you some inputs on that. Okay, so again, this is Roche, Roche, whatever you can want to call me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.